Hey everyone, it's Chris again. Four of us are going to try the Outpost. Just waiting on that fourth guy to show up. Alright, now we're going to start the level and all join. Alright, so I'm hosting. And now hopefully the other three people will jump in. We have Mr. Noob, Father, and another guy named Mage. Hopefully he joins us. There he is. Let's go. So we did this with three people, and it was really tough at the end. There were a lot of enemies. Yes, I did. And especially when the mini boss came out, the enemies started to pile up, and it was just very chaotic. So I wanted to, just film us playing the game and show off some of the more intense battles you can have in Blocked and Loaded. I also have the new Vampirism debuff. So Vampirism gives you life when enemies die near you, and it used to be that every enemy that got killed would give you life, and it was just a little ridiculous. So like the lifesteal ability and the regeneration ability, it's been nerfed to where it can only happen every certain number of seconds, and right now it's 7 seconds, which makes it as good as lifesteal and better than regen. Now, of course, regen happens all the time. That's the only difference, and that's a 10-second cooldown. Oh, wow, that was close. I hate the bleeding guys. They scare the crap out of me when they get you, and then your life starts ticking away. And I actually ran out of meat on the last fight, and I couldn't heal myself. There we go. I just got hit by them. And you just got to heal yourself up because they drain your life really quickly. The T's great to counter that from World 2, but I ran out of that in the last fight too. A lot easier with 4 people though. The enemies are not piling up like they were before. I figure when the boss comes out, we'll be focusing on the boss, and a lot of enemies will start to overwhelm us if we're not careful. Now, World 4 is going to feature another outpost, and at the end of World 4, World 5 will be a gauntlet you can go through of boss fights, combinations of different bosses and whatnot. Oh, there's the boss now. And also, you're going to have quests that spawn that allow you to go back and play the earlier missions, but with a penalty. So you'll have some kind of debuff. That oh, nice! Somebody used the regeneration ring to bring somebody back to life. But you'll have a debuff like 400% more damage taken or something, and you have less life as well. And that way, it makes it so it's actually a challenge to go back and play the original levels. So I'm really excited for that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I've also mapped out professions. That's right, I mapped out professions for this game. So there's going to be cooking, alchemy, and blacksmithing. And I'm looking forward to seeing people utilize their homes for that, because or not cooking, I'm sorry, farming. So you'll be able to plant seeds and grow crops, and then those crops can be turned into things. And then the like food, like apple pie and stuff, and it'll give you like 2% to all your stats for 5 minutes. And alchemy will let you have potions that give you a buff. And then also the blacksmithing will allow you to change the stats on your items, and the stats will reduce by 1% every time you do that. So if you have a 10% toughness and you want to change it to force to get more damage, it would become 9%. But blacksmithing would allow you to do that. The blacksmithing will require you to destroy items in order to get scraps. The farming will give you crops when you grow the crops, and alchemy requires the crops like herbs to create potions. So the professions will be slightly interlinked, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. Alright, it looks like we completed the outpost. It was pretty intense, and yes sir for a vid. Thanks guys. Alright, good luck and have fun.